Draught, also referred to as dummy, is a Ghanaian sport which is steeped in the culture of several tribes across the country. Likened to the European game of chess, dummy is more unique and not so complex as the former. It involves two players who move around game pieces diagonally as part of tactical ways to outwit the opponent. The sport can be grueling as it involves a lot of thinking. However, in Ghana, the game is falsely perceived to a sport for the unemployed who do not seek to find a job. David Mensah, a national champion, said the notion is wrong and Ghanaians should not harbour that because many draft players do have jobs but use the sport as a means to release stress.
It makes you think so fast and it works on the brain so much that with drafts, I think it's a leisure game. It's a leisure game, and most often people take draft as a lazy man's game, but that is not the case. Many of us, we all work, and after work, your leisure time, you come to play drafts.
The national chairman of the Labadi Draft Players Association, Emmanuel Obunai, reiterated that the sport is not for lazy people and expressed his happiness in the gradual growth of the game that is deeply rooted in our culture.
Some people call it Draughts because, people, the origin of the draft, people say is from the rural areas. But it's not in the urban centers, and a lot of people are doing it. And it's a nice game. If you really understand it, I always tell people that if you can teach somebody a few moves in chess, but you can't do the same, and the person who, the next minute, will play you in a very competitive manner. I see somebody who has learned it for several years. But you can't do that. This one takes a very long time to learn it, to master it. It's not easy. So if you ask me to choose between draft and chess, I'll choose draft because this one is very interesting.
A former national draft player, Mohamed Mensah Mante, also highlighted that in his old age, he understands the importance of the game as a sport is the very reason why he has been able to sustain himself all these years.
I will encourage anybody to come and play draft because I know what I've got out of draft. Draft has given me a lot. I'm not working, and draft is what I used to play almost all my life. From this year, I've been employed because of draft. I have everything in draft, everything.
So if you are looking for a sport that engages your mind, draft is certainly the right choice.